Welcome, ladies and gents, to this, the ladies' final of the Whirlpool Championships, coming to you live from Blackpool at the Imperial Hotel as the lag gets underway. I'm Lorraine Fivey, and here with me is Lindsay Roberts.
Hello.
So as the players come to the table, Barbara Taylor's won the lag. Look to see both players quite attacking, aggressive players. So we could be in for a real treat in this match. So both players, not their first time at this rodeo. I think Barbara's third final and Sharon's second final. But either way, there's going to be a new name on the trophy this year. Neither player winning it before. It's a big break there from Barbara. Just what you want, a chance like this in your first frame. Settle down.
Gotta be reds here.
Yeah, reds all day. There's no difficult ball on the table. Just about picking your spot. Just don't look for any trouble. Simple. Roll the balls in. Nice run to the final, doing it the hard way as well. She come through a difficult side of the draw. As Barbara starts picking off these reds, simple order. Gotta think she was. She's going to try and get up to the top of the table at some point to leave an easier black to the middle. Off a last ball off one of these to either bottom corners. Quite sure on the angle if she can take the top red of the two on by the bottom right. If she can take that now and screw up towards the red to the top left. No, it doesn't look like she can. There may be a gap that she can even just draw it straight back if she leaves the red at the top of the table till last. Just never fancy it that much. First frame, just trying to find the pace.
I think she's going to take the one on the right now, go up to the top and leave that bottom left one to get on the black.
It's the easier option. She's just bumping it though. Yep. She obviously fancies it. She's got to avoid the traffic. Screw it up anywhere, sort of up the blue spot into that area. She's got a massive area to get into. She's just got a bit of angle, a bit more than she'd like, I think.
That's why I'd have been a bit more reluctant to take that one.
Yeah, I like you. I'd have fancied getting up towards that top red. Avoid the traffic, and then leave yourself an easier shot to get on the black.
Should still be okay here. She gets this right. It was always going to be difficult to be fair.
It's difficult from the angle that she left. Still got an angle, just got to avoid the middle bag and the yellow hanging over the middle bag, I think, with this shot. A little bit of trouble she could run into.
Awkward queuing as well.
Yeah, it's not nice in a first frame like this. Just want an easy chance, an easy opener. Yeah, I don't think she likes it. Say the hampered queuing, a bit too much angle. Yeah, she's quite a way away from that as well. A big shot early on like that.
Should be disappointed with that. She knows it was a good chance to get the first frame on the board.
Yeah. A little bit of work for Sharon to do. One difficult ball. Sharon, being the attacking player she is, going straight after it. Get that ball off the rail nice and early. Leave Barbara in a total snooker there. Those of you new to the sport looking to get involved, the total snooker means that Barbara can't see an extreme edge of her ball or the ball on, so after contact with the ball she no longer needs to make contact with the cushion. Tough with the yellow in the way as well. Big shot. They're all open for Sharon should Barbara miss this.
I think she's just got to make sure she hits it and keep the pressure on. Yeah, good shot.
Good shot, yeah. Good escape. So, no matter how experienced you are, Sharon, 2017 European champion, Barbara Taylor, reigning national ladies champion, both with good pedigrees and wins in finals. They're used to playing at this level. She fluked that. Did she fluke it? Did she play it, Linz?
I think she went for the snooker. I don't think she meant to pot it. But
they're all there now.
They're all there now, yeah.
A bit cagey from Sharon. Normally attacking. I watched quite a few of her matches on the way through to the final. She played the Ashley Dinsmore and dispatched her very quickly. Ashley joined the Northern Irish team this year. Sharon come off that match, said she's the best she'd played all week. She was growing into the tournament. I think before that she played Sabria Brunet from France, former world champion.
That was 6-4, wasn't it?
It was a good match again. And then that thrilling semi-final against current world champion Amy Beecham. So she's done it the hard way. Got to take confidence from them. She starts clearing these balls away now.
I played her in the Masters on Sunday and she was awesome.
She looked like she's been playing well.
She's been playing well.
Yeah. Also current leading player on the UK Ladies Premier League. Yeah, the Ladies Premier League tour that runs throughout the year. She's currently ranked number 1 in this year's.
Yeah, I think she's only lost 2.
Who was one of them, Linz? Any ideas?
I was one.
Maybe last time out.
I don't know who the other one was. I've got a funny feeling it was Dawn Wright.
Okay, Dawn Wright from Cumbria.
Player from Cumbria, yeah.
She's played a bit of an awkward one there. Slamming the double. Or run it safe. Bounce the yellow off the cushion, put the white on the top rail behind the black.
She might go for a cut here and bring the white round the back. Oh, maybe,
yeah.
Maybe not.
It's a big double. Oh, she called it. Lynn's called it. She's got the black up. No. She's not got the safety. Step in Babs, chance number 2.
It wasn't easy, that.
No, it wasn't an easy cut, to be fair. I think the double may have been easier, but...
First frame's always the worst.
Yeah, definitely. Barbara looks set. Nice easy black now to the middle. Shirley Dukes joins the audience. England ladies team manager. So, come to support both of her players. Sharon currently England squad member. Barbara Taylor, England ladies captain. Fresh from the win last night. That's Babs fresh. I'm not so sure about Shirley. The celebrations were quite late last night. Here in Blackpool, we made the most of winning that final. As we get underway, that's a good start for Babs.
I think Babs needs the good start, to be fair. going
Yeah.
on Sharon's performances this week. She needs to get that confidence up straight away.
Yeah, definitely. Sharon's, like I say, I think Sharon's the more aggressive of the two. Likes to, in the nicest sense, bully her opponents on the table, sort of try and get into their mind, break. If you liken it to to tennis, like to get a break early, take the win off your opponent's first break, and clear up off your own break. It gives you a nice edge. That's the way I look to play people. I think Sharon's of a similar mindset. Stamp your mark early on any match. Booked in for reds. A little bit of work to do. Red by the black tied up, going to need to be developed at some point. Not too sure if the red passes the yellow to the bottom right pocket or whether she'll play a safety shot.
Cover the back there, I reckon.
Yeah.
If she manages to.
She does like to give things a thump and move them. We saw in a semi-final against Amy Beecham, for those of you that were watching on the stream. Hard fought out tactical frame for about 30 minutes, I think it was. Bumped the black off the rail after potting a great red and pocketed the black. Difference from going 5-1 up to 4-2. Massive shot. So she's got form for moving things.
Not sure what she's going to do unless she screws back.
Yeah, it looks like she's putting the bottom on the ball there. I think she'll play the safety shot now. Cover the bottom right pocket.
I'm not so sure what she can save.
I think there's a gap there. It may be tight though. She's not looking at planting the two reds, is she? Maybe it's the only shot she can see. Wow. Very strange choice of shot for me. Developed the black and the red essentially, but brought Barbara Taylor's awkward ball into play. A chance Barbara Taylor can get a difficult first pot under her belt. I fancy Babs to take these out. Again, Barbara's sort of played away into the tournament, playing well in the team events
30 seconds.
and the singles. Babs come through the semi-final against England squad member, teammate Anne Louise Arkle. It's not ideal. Maybe a delicate little screw of the yellow she's close to. She's playing the plant. Take the bag in or over. She's disappointed it didn't go. She was going all out for the attack, but I think she'll settle for it.
Definitely, yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a mind game there for Sharon. Babs probably secretly jumping up and down inside, thinking, yes, got that bag.
That's a good shot.
Is it though? Is it really?
I don't think she can get there.
I don't think she can pot any of the ones by the middle currently, but if she plays the ones at the bottom of the table now, plays the plant, finishes high on that yellow, she can pot the yellow in the middle off the red. Maybe that's why I'm not in the final and I'm sat in the commentary box. Too aggressive. I saw that shot. I'd have played that all day long.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, again,
Definitely tied that red up now anyway.
the red's not going anywhere soon. Yeah,
The
I
only
don't.
person that's going to move that now is Babs. When she goes, when she yells up
Couple of strange choices of shots from both players. Just trying to find their feet in this final.
it's easy set aside, as they say.
Yeah, I've never missed a shot from here. Never missed a shot from the side. World Armchair Champions. plugging. If ever there's an advert for keep plugging away, Barbara Taylor's it. I think 20 years in the game. Never gives up. Keeps fighting. Yeah, you see the disappointment on her face there. But I think she's got the chance. She can play the yellow off the red into the pocket. It's a guaranteed pot. If you can judge the cannon of the red onto the second yellow, the yellow's going towards that top pocket. But it's still game on.
The yellow's followed it in because she's played it with top. Just dropped it in. Maybe got a bit better.
30 seconds.
Just made sure to leave the other one over the back and get a better position.
Break 3, next to break, 1 break more.
Come on, Barbara Taylor, take your chance. You need to get away early, I think, like Lynn said against Sharon. A great front runner is Sharon. That's a great shot. Get off the rail. Oh, that's a lovely shot. She's played that well. Lovely control.
Black obviously goes in the bottom left. I'm assuming it does.
It looks good.
Time running.
Barbara Taylor for a 2-0 lead. We have to check with you, Lynn's, on the maths. Commentating on the ladies' final the other day, you told me my maths was way out. Was, suggesting it was a best of 7 when there was only 5 frames remaining. So there's a race to 8. Best of 15, a race to 8.
I mean, I'm thinking that black doesn't go in the bottom left, or else she just dropped it in. And
I think
do a long yellow.
I think it goes. I think she just doesn't like bouncing it off the bottom rail. The white ball coming off the bottom rail. She's looking at the angle she's going to be playing it at. She's left quite a cut on the yellow. Puff of the cheeks. Steady yourself for a big double.
I think that's her only option.
Someone order a Chinese snookered over that ball there.
It's not easy.
Big double. She's going to be disappointed with that.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I think she's worried about the cannon onto the red, pushing it towards the pocket. The pace that she's going to be hitting it, that red's going to travel.
Only if she's playing the cut then.
No. A chance to Sharon James. If I was Sharon, I think I'd have been fearing the worst at that point.
Yeah, I think she's going to play a snooper here.
Oh, she has to.
Two
I think she has
shots.
to. That red on the rail by the middle pocket there. She needs to play a tight snooker, bump the red, tight up behind the second red. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's an easy one cushion escape, but it's difficult because if you hit the wrong part of the black, the white's going to be close to that middle bag going in off to give Sharon 2.
Still keeping the pressure on Babs as well.
I've seen on social media this morning there was bets and odds being offered on the how many head shakes there were going to be in the men's final currently being played on the other table. I think if they could run a similar thing on the ladies' game for the amount of pouts and facial expressions both players are prone to pull. Yeah, that was the trouble with that shot. Called it early. Told you. World armchair champion. Never miss a shot. What do you do, Lens? Do you bump this red first off, or play a long shot to the pocket? Set it up.
That's a good shot. I'd have either done something similar or played it down towards the
I think
bottom.
I'd have been tempted to play it to the bottom right with a big pocket as well.
Yeah, keep it 2 shots.
Yep. But relatively simple now. Clearance for Sharon. Very much a confidence player, Sharon. Likes to get in and give the balls a thump. She's a very positive striker with the ball, and she,
Regret that slightly.
yeah, bit of adrenaline first couple of frames, trying to still find a rhythm, settle in. Not left a nice angle on this. This white's got to travel.
Seems to be rushing a bit as well.
Bit of nerves.
Taking a bit more time, yeah.
Yeah, she's playing quite quick. She's prone to be quick.
Yeah,
Sharon James not this quick though. Oh, that's a big miss. That's a very big miss. But what she left for Barbara. I don't think that's that nice though. Cutback's an option. But you've got to nail it, otherwise you're leaving a simple red for Sharon if you don't get this.
I think the way Babs is going to look at this now, though, is it's a chance she didn't think she was going to have, so we'll just give it everything. And
Positive strike. I don't know. I think with that angle where it is, play the double to the top right pocket, gentle pace in or over, and so the white's naturally coming this way. Back double. I didn't like that shot because you were always leaving that red. It was always sticking out.
she's a bit disappointed she didn't make more of that.
Yeah, I think she had a couple of options there, and that wasn't one of them for me. An early turning point, maybe? Long way to go.
She hasn't needed this first frame and she'll feel a bit more settled now, probably. And
Settle down. You see a bit more of natural Sharon James.
she's
Surprised
shaking
misses.
her head now, look.
Is that Sharon? She's shaking her head.
Yeah. She's like, how did I miss that? She said that.
Yeah, big times for both of these. Big opportunity, I think, for both players. Say, Babs to try and get rid of that mantle, the Jimmy White of ladies pool.
That's the only one she hasn't won, isn't it?
Yeah, follows her around. She actually she met Jimmy White a couple of weeks ago and went to a pool exhibition or a snooker exhibition with him, and got introduced to him as the Jimmy White of ladies pool. So Jimmy White met Jimmy White. Yeah, the pictures and the commentary from the night was quite funny.
Yeah, she did message me actually.
Yeah. For those of you out there that think I may be bobtail stalking, we practice in the same club down in Kent, playing the same teams. Good friends. And Babs coming into this is putting quite a lot of practice. She sort of fames herself for saying she only practices for 20-30 minutes. She's out practiced me coming into this tournament. We've been down the club, I've turned up, she's already been practicing, and I've left and she's still on the table, so maybe practice does pay after all.
Becoming the senior team champions for 2018.
Whilst they're trying to get these balls to rack. Shout out to Babs' mum and dad in Cyprus watching this out there. Babs' mum has been unwell, so get well wishes from all of us here. Hope you're on the mend. Speedy recovery. I'm watching Babs today. Rich Rhodes there. Referee from this, from our hometown lens of Crewe. Shout out to the Croutons. Say Crewe's not involved in the final day. One day, mate. Just don't know if I'd like it to be me and you out there.
That'd be good, because at least one was a winner.
One of us would win it. Bit of a scrappy frame. Looks at this. Babs break. Potted a yellow. I think she'll be looking to take reds. Where that yellow is on the black, I don't like that. There's an option.
She's probably going to drop the red in the middle bag and then try and take control of the bottom left.
right shot to play. I just don't think she's played that very well. Give Sharon the option to take control of that pocket now.
Which I'm sure she will do.
Yeah, gentle shot. Very many other options from Barb now, apart from bumping this red away. Still leaving Sharon in trouble with the yellow by the black. You see there from that angle, the yellow definitely doesn't pass. The shot you were suggesting leans the red to the right of that yellow in the middle of the table. Will take control of that pocket. I think Barbara will be looking to really play it at one point. She played it now. It's a bit short on pace.
She can still knock that down later on in the frame if she gets a chance.
Yeah, I think she sort of missed a trick there, if I'm honest. She's now got a ball on a rail, a ball covered by, or in trouble behind the yellow. If I was Sharon, I'd be looking at maybe developing this yellow by the black. At this point, while Babs has got bad balls. That's a good shot. That's a good shot from Sharon.
So have to knock this red up the top left now and take control of that back.
Even if this drops, it's not going to be the end of the world.
That's a good shot.
It's a good shot there. Acknowledged by Sharon there with a tap on the table. So, nice to see the friendly side of the game. Even at this level, great respect, I think, between these two players. Shot from Sharon.
I'd be tempted here to put that yellow on the bag now and
Play the deliberate foul and pop the
Yeah.
yellow, clear the pocket again. Yeah, I think that's what Barbara's looking at. I think she's just picking a spot so that she doesn't leave Sharon a foul snooker. Yeah, it's a good shot. That's a very good shot.
good shot, but I'm not sure she played it that way. I don't think
You call it, Lens.
I don't think she meant to go move the black, to be fair.
I'm sure if she's left a touching ball there. Yeah, it must be touching. She's playing away from it. Wasting that visit.
Sharon looks like we're going to get control of this bottom right bag again by the black.
Cover the black. Bit of security. Yep, she's played that well. Barbara Taylor now should be looking to bump the red off the side rail. No. Coming straight after the pocket again for the black.
I think that's
Good
probably
shot.
the right shot.
Very good
actually.
shot.
She's
Very good shot.
going to struggle to win the frame while they're in off there. Let's put it that way. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good shot. I like that. That's an option. Statement of intent. It sounds horrible to say, but not giving Sharon any sort of respect there, saying, there you go, there's two shots. If you think you can clear up, good luck, I don't think you can.
Second visit.
Bit of a nothing shot for me.
Yeah, I don't see what she's gained from that. I thought she was actually going to pot it, put the one in the middle, and then use the free yellow to knock the other two out.
At the top of the table.
Yeah, and try and see how her luck was. Sort of.
Not sure what she's played there. Lacks two shots for me. Got away with it a little, I think. She's not. I don't think she played very good shots, and now she's left Barbara a bit awkward. Babs is quite funny to watch, obviously playing in the same teams as her. Various levels. She's quite prone to some histrionics around the table. I say that with much love. But she does have some antics around the table.
Barbara Taylor effect.
Yeah, the Barbara Taylor. We have a thing at County where she sort of, I think it must be probably the years of intimidation and the sort of successes that she's had at many levels sort of intimidates people when she plays.
I
Very
couldn't
good
actually
shot.
see what she did because the ref was in the way, but
Nice work, referee.
the yellow's
Well done,
gone
Rich.
safe on the side cushion, and there's another red by the other yellow that was also going nowhere. So
Yeah, Sharon's got some work to do
30
now.
I
seconds.
think if I was Shaz now, I'd be trying to get on this, put this in the middle, and I'd be knocking this one on the cushion on the left now to try and take control of that pen.
The top left.
Yeah, make it a bit difficult for Webs.
Yeah, that's what she's played. Gone after it, it's a good shot. Again, that same sort of disrespect back, saying, well, you've now got balls tied up. I don't think you're going to clear it. I'm going to make my life easier.
Webs is probably going to look at covering the black bag by knocking the at some point in this visit.
I mean, she's got an angle on that red, sort of in the middle of the table now, if she wanted to. Choosing to bump one of the reds away.
Second visit.
It's a good shot.
It's a good shot.
I think she'll knock the one down the cushion now.
I guess I should have gone and found an optician. It looked, I don't know whether the camera feed jumped a little. It looked like yellow first. But, obviously the officials out there doing a grand job this week. Obviously closer to it than I was.
Richard was one of the best, isn't he?
He is, yeah, one of the EPRA's finest. Not sure what grading he's at now, Rich, but
I think he's actually top right now. He's done the men's World Finals before.
okay.
That's what Shaz might do.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
It's a great shot. This would be a big steal, I think.
Yeah. Perhaps be a bit disappointed as well.
Well,
She should be more disappointed that she didn't quite cover the pocket with that.
yeah, I was just going to say, is there a gap behind that red that Sharon can slide the black down off the cushion and into
First,
into the red and use it as a buffer? Not by this angle. Yes, there's obviously a gap.
She's played
Should cue that very well.
great control.
Yeah. And down it goes. 2-1. Sharon James takes the lead for the first time in this match.
So just got to make sure she doesn't let her head drop a bit, because I think, you know, when you walk away from the table and you feel happy,
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, you can be quite disappointed.
yeah, it can affect you a bit. She's got the experience to open it up.
I think she's one of the most experienced players left in the game now.
If not the most experienced.
Yeah, I think so. She's been around for a long, long time. Perhaps. So I used to play in the same region at county level with Sharon James. I don't know a great deal. I know you've roomed with her quite a few times. And drinking buddy.
She don't go too mad, does she?
Not anymore. I think she's settled down a little bit now.
Fourth frame, time to break.
Remember the days of the tours, the old ladies tours, out and about. The UK Premier League.
She's actually done very well this week. With she hasn't been the most confident lately. She has struggling a bit. Struggled with the internal trials.
Do you have a
Team here.
I may sound a little, I'll say something a little controversial now, but do you think that's because she started to play senior level pool at county level? She's sort of become a senior and is playing. She's still playing ladies pool, but she's playing a lot of seniors. She's playing on the seniors tour that runs.
I
And
think that's good for her. Like, I've been and done some of the seniors tours, and they're excellent events. And
they're well run events, I think, but some of the senior players like to play old style, sort of hot one fudge,
There's some
and there's a
very
different.
good pool played on the seniors, to be fair.
There are, yeah. I run the Southern Seniors events, and there's a great standard on there, but they can be a little slow
I
for
think-
someone who's attacking the
I
Sharon.
think maybe she's just been playing a bit too much.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think that's possible.
Yeah.
Overplay. Babs looks to take control of this bottom left pocket.
Certainly wouldn't have
Too
noticed
hard?
this week. Anyway.
No, definitely not.
But
No.
leading up to it, she was lacking a bit of confidence, so this will have done her well.
Same shot again. If she was looking to cover it, she played it a bit pacey for me. That last one.
Yeah.
Now, do you play the plant or do you play the cut back to try and take the pocket?
To play the plant myself.
She's looking to
might
play
be-
the cut back,
and go into
cover the
it,
bottom
maybe.
left. Yeah, maybe an angle to develop. That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
I like that as a shot. Don't know if there's enough gap for Sharon to get that bottom red under the yellow to take the pocket back. Sharon weighing her options up there.
30
As we see
seconds.
Mikhail playing on the other table. Looking to defend his title. Add another one to his collection.
You can see why he's called the machine, can't you?
He's some player. Yes. Sharon played a nice shot there, covering that yellow to the middle, cutting off an easy finish for Babs.
It's the best she could have done, I think.
I think I'd be tempted if I was Babs to play the snooker behind this yellow, bump it off the top rail and land behind the yellow again.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad shot. She's gonna
Playing
go
the
for
cut,
plant.
develop the other maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic there. Oh, that's a great shot. A little unlucky to pop the one over the other side as well. A little unfortunate there. Don't know how easy a shot she's got left.
Looking another way, she got the other yellow out.
In or over. Great deal of value in covering it really, but see the yellow cushion first, it didn't take it, it's not a 9-ball table. So they don't slide in on these tables.
It's a touching ball.
As a result, if it is. Tables have played very well this week, I think.
Yeah, they
Wins.
have, yeah.
Supreme pool tables in use throughout this championships. Played on the Strachan cloth. Played very, very well. I guess we'll give a shout out to Aramith with the Aramith balls as well.
I don't like playing with anything other than the Pro Cups now.
I think they make a massive difference now. Any venues sort of without these sort of facilities, and I think they're a must if you're playing at this top level.
Yeah,
you need to play on use the equipment to that you use in these tournaments. So Supreme tables, Pro Cup balls, so it's a must really. I say a lot of the clubs in our local area have switched cloth manufacturers, and it's a bit of a struggle now. Trying to find a single pace table to play onto these. These tables have played lovely all week. Sharon's got some work to do now though.
She's probably just got to try and get it if she can.
Lots of work to do. Does she go aggressive? Does she try and attack them two reds by the bottom left pocket now?
Team champions, England.
I think if
She blended the wood feather.
she had to give it a good shot, give it a good go, and hope for the best, really. And it's not
I think
quite
with the two
gone down.
reds though by the bottom left pocket there, if she could have got both of them out and only given Babs one shot, Babs had to develop the black.
Yeah.
As we see that yellow squeezing under the red. Simple yellow. For Babs now. Save 2 shots on the black. One to develop it, second to pot it.
Move the table a little bit and try and have a bit of a double, just punch it out.
Yeah, she's played that well. She's played that well, I think.
I'm more inclined to double that out.
I think she'll be tempted to play it into the cushion on the red.
Yeah.
A little bit risky for me.
Yeah,
a little bit risky.
That's why I'd have done it the other way, but
She's got options with the 2 shots. She has got options.
I think if anything, she's got a bit the right hand side of the black to just use the red as a stopper.
Difficult. Slip past the pocket. It was a risk.
Should be able to cue this in, I would have thought.
Trust your cues.
It's gone just far enough past the middle.
Oh, and it wobbles. A chance.
Disappointed there.
A chance goes begging.
She doesn't get these. One over the pocket and the bottom right first. The bottom one of the 2 of the 2.
Oh, that's a chance for Babs. This could be a costly one now. I just didn't like the setup on the black. Like you say, I'd have liked to have been up into the middle of the table just to play the double bounce it into the middle of the table.
There you go.
Oh, is it touching? Bit hampered queuing. She's got to play this nice. Yeah, she's ideal really. She's got options. She can screw this in, the red into the middle to screw back for the red if she doesn't like this angle. It's just a natural though. She's just coming off the side rail. 2 easy reds now for Sharon.
Spread out very well.
Give me a black. Yeah. This will do wonders for Shaz's confidence now.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to start to see it flowing now.
Sharon's a very big front runner. She smells a slight weakness there, and she's the ultimate predator. Go for the kill now.
Yeah.
It's a big frame. Big difference between 2-all and 3-1.
Still a lot of time left in the match, and Babs will probably.
I think you may see Barbara Taylor. She's playing a bit safe now.
Yeah.
She'll become
That was
a little
open.
Cajun that was open and attacking.
Try and get back to level terms.
Yeah, I think this is a massive frame coming up now. This could be key to the match. I think this
Babs
frame,
will know that as well.
like we've said, seasoned and experienced player like Babs knows the importance of this frame now. What a time to pull out a break dish. Be nice to
Be nice.
Be nice to see it.
If they're not there, she's going to take it, definitely.
She's had a couple of issues this week with breaking. She's gone off the table a couple of times in team games, and I think once in a semi-final. Lucky not to damage her tip. She did a little bit of work on it, but she'd come up dry.
There's not one bad red there either.
Their reds are nice, but is Sharon touching the red? Can she get a pot? Nice overhead angle here.
There's
Oh, an open table
still
there.
Babs now. I actually thought she could get that red and cut it in. Just the way I was looking at the table.
I don't think their queuing was ideal position wise.
needs to take her time now and just take these out.
There's no difficulty in any of these. It's all about position. Come on, Bob, pick your spot.
She's got to take the one on the left, to the left bag here, if you ask me.
To the left, to the left.
Carl, 2 residents.
Yeah, I think you're right.
This
I
one
don't think she's got a
while
great
on
angle.
it, you know, just take that one.
Seconds.
Up into the middle of the table. Camera angle.
I'd be more tempted to take the one over the middle here, because it's awkward queuing over the black, and then take the one at the top of the table.
Yeah, they all lead to each other.
Yeah, the other one, then back into the middle.
Bottom.
Bottom. And round to take the black into the middle.
Past the yellow.
Yeah, it does pass the yellow, it looks like anyway.
Yep. Good shot.
Played out with a bit of confidence there as well.
She did.
Yeah, so it's good.
Nice to
Good
see.
sign.
Like you say, red to the top corner, red to the middle, red to the bottom. Dot to dot. Join them up. Babs likes to say flippity flop. No real work to do with the cue ball. Minimum effort.
Time out.
Just go up there, I don't know what was
I think there was
maybe on the other table.
the other table playing at the same sort of spot in the arena.
30 seconds. Time
Yeah,
running.
nice angle now. Give herself options. Even if she's a little short, she could take the black to the top right. Just going to make sure you pass that cluster of yellows. Give yourself a shot. A little bit too far. Looking at the body language, I don't think she likes it.
Maybe a bit of a misvision. It shouldn't be a problem for Babs, that.
Great shot.
Good shot.
Nice clearance there.
Just what she needed.
Come at the right time. Settle her down.
Any predictions on the score?
You're not drawing me out on this. It's difficult to stay neutral in this
Yeah, I reckon
position.
it'll be two or 3 frames maximum in it. I don't think there'll be anything. Certainly fancy that one.
Get splinters in your bum. I think from a personal point of view, I'd like to see Babs win it. So, I say I spend a lot of time with Babs in the club, and
Yeah, I mean, well, I think
it's difficult.
yeah, it is.
They're both teammates of ours.
teammates, and I just think that Shaz has had the really tough draw this week. She's
Come through the difficult side
you
of
know,
the tournament.
She's really, really had to work hard, and for that reason, you know, she deserves it. If she wins it, and she's beat the best players possible, in my opinion, including the two
Number
world
1 and
champions
2
from the last
3 years.
3 years, then you know, then fair play. And then to beat Babs, Babs is always there or thereabouts anyway.
Yeah, ranked number 2
Yeah.
in the seedings for this event.
She's always at the finishing end of a tournament, 9 times out of 10. She's
Nice break for Sharon. Yellow's a split lovely. One slightly awkward one. Do you think she's a bump into it now? Or drop behind it?
30 seconds.
Tried to bump it.
yeah, it's not quite come out how she would have liked.
And it's not an easy plant. That yellow just to the right of the bottom left pocket.
Yellow ball in play.
She's going after it.
Oh,
That's a good shot.
yeah, I think she was actually trying to put that one there. Do you? Over the bottom left?
I'm not sure. Be very aggressive if she was. Total control at that end of the table. Babs in trouble with 2 reds in the mix.
It's like that, or she just played it like that, knowing full well if she did put it, she was on the other one.
Yeah, I think just bumped it out.
30 seconds.
It's not easy this for Babs.
Yeah, quite a bit of trouble now. Put that red safe on the top.
Yeah, it was very awkward queuing there really, and not a lot for her to go at. I think she'd have liked it to come out a bit better than that.
4 relatively simple yellows for Sharon now. Go back up with a 2-frame lead.
She'll play the plant here. Or do you reckon she'll just?
No, I think she'll play the the yellow that's over the pocket, and then maybe look to leave the plant the other way.
Right.
You want to be leaving the white over on the right hand side of the table for the black to the middle.
30 seconds.
It's not an easy plant to play though if you play it the other way, I don't think.
She's got options, she can go either way, I think.
That's a good shot. It's going away
Lost the
now,
white a
though.
little.
She's got to make sure now that when she puts that in, she finishes on that yellow over the pocket
I think she's got a massive area.
towards the top of the table.
A little bit of a nervy one.
That was a shot.
I think she's looking to clip this in,
30 seconds.
or just rest it in the pocket and leave the white behind the other yellow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's the shot to play. She went for it.
I think she went all out for that.
She wouldn't have, if it had dropped, she wouldn't have been on the yellow.
A chance for Babs, maybe unexpected. What can she do with it?
Doesn't roll there if she
30 seconds.
Be some finish to take them out
Yeah.
from there.
Well, I don't know, they all go, don't they? There's pressure on it obviously, but Babs is used to that.
30 seconds.
It's a big opportunity to get level.
I think
She's got to take it.
Yeah, to the top bag, then the one up the top. I think she'll do right, yeah. It's a
Cued
great-
that nice.
great shot.
One along the top cushion now. Drop the red in the middle as the second ball. All about keeping the white ball travelling to a minimum. No, she's hit the rail.
She didn't when she took the first pot, she
she was on it easy enough. I think she was a bit tentative how she's hit it.
Like she thought she was going to miss it. Yeah.
Yeah. Played it a bit negative
Yeah.
rather than a positive strike. Sharon's played that well. Judged it nice. Simple screw back. Now
I think
drop
she'll
the black
take
to the opposite.
Opposite bottom right pocket. I think that's the easier option. No room for error.
Runs it off the rail.
That's perfect.
And down it goes for a 4-2 lead. Have we got a score on the other table? Not sure how the men's are getting on.
Break.
4-3 to Mick on the other table. Also available on the EPA stream. Links on the WEPF website. I think Mick looking for his 5th title. 5th or 6th?
No, I don't think it's 6th.
I think this would be his 5th title, I think.
Only 4 frames to 2.
I think he won 4 last year.
Yeah, I think it is number 5, yeah.
Foul.
Oh, in off the break there for Babs, and a big split.
One minute on the table.
If Sharon chooses yellows, she's got one slightly awkward ball, but yellows are the balls.
Yeah, I'd be going yellows there.
Drop this one in at the top. A little bit top, come off the top rail, yellow to the middle.
Yellow ball's in play.
Doesn't like it. The lip curl.
Frame 8. Fell to break. Trailing 4 frames to 3. Time running.
She's played that well.
If she's held it and she can see the yellow to the left middle, it's a good shot.
Ball spotted.
May have to take that on down the rail.
Red ball's in play.
Babs with some work to do. Coming to the table.
Yellow. Yellow ball's in play.
Yeah, that shot to that there makes me know that Sharon means business, because she doesn't normally, when there's a pot on, she'll normally just take it, you know.
Uber aggressive.
Yeah,
I like to watch Sharon play.
yeah, she's good to watch.
Another safety shot.
Yeah, she's just making sure she's doing what she's got to do, and
She's doing the right things.
certainly.
If she plays another safety shot, 3 in a row might be a record. It's a nice plant Babs has picked out. A little bit unfortunate that that red stuck to the yellow.
I didn't realise you could see that.
Yeah, the camera angles could be a bit deceptive.
Yeah.
As I try and say deceptive. looking too happy, Babs, at the minute. Getting a game face on.
I mean, for me, I'd be trying to look at where I can take control here because they're not on, are they?
I think she takes this red to the middle and the red that's in the middle of the table.
Above the black.
Above the black, play it to the bottom left. Take control. I don't see any other option.
Yeah, the more red she pots, the less traffic there is then for Sharon when she comes back to the table, so... Yeah, I think that's what she's going to do. She's going to try and cover that bottom left bag, I think. Where is she? Must be a bigger gap there.
I don't see this.
I think what she was trying to do there was just put it onto the yellow and just try and stall Sharon a bit until she was in a position where she got to get the red out, and then well, she's not covered that very well at all.
Sharon, cover that bag. Yep. 3 in a row. World record. Babs with some work to do. Maybe play the same again. Try and make it awkward. Stop Sharon going game.
I think for me now, I'd be trying to move that red, like play the yellow onto the red where the below the black, and just like leave her there. So the only red she can really see then is the one that's covered, where the pocket's covered. That made sense.
It did. But I'm added to the
Yeah.
fact that I can see where you're pointing.
That's what I'd have done there anyway. Did the right shot for me there. Good shot.
Third attempt for Babs to tie the yellow up. Got it that time.
Yeah, she's got it. Third time lucky.
Ooh. Is that an omen for later on? Third time lucky final for Babs.
You never know.
Lindsay called it early.
Oh, she
If
didn't
she
wanna do
plants
that.
it. Ooh.
Grade 9, left to break,
Now.
4 frames all.
Barbara's with a decision. Does she play the red, deliberate foul, take the pocket? I think that's what she's looking at.
At the table.
But it leaves Sharon an easy option to bump the yellow out. And with that bottom left pocket covered, it's an easy double.
30 seconds.
I'm not so sure she'll get the pocket tight enough if she plays this DF now. I think she needs to like play the red in between the two yellows to stop her being able to plant it, sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
I do. Don't know if she's looking to play.
Oh,
Oh, that's unlucky.
unlucky.
A good effort. Risky. But a good effort nonetheless. Quick look to the crowds.
I reckon she's going to triple this red.
Triple it. Wow, big shot coming up.
30 seconds.
It's looking good. Oh,
That was a great effort, to be fair.
really good effort that. Just hit the yellow. Full ball rather than a glancing. Half ball contact would have sent that into the pocket. Great opportunity for Sharon now to extend her lead. Oh, a surprising miss.
Very. Rush of blood, maybe.
Maybe saw that 3-frame lead.
A bit too early.
Yeah, a bit too quick on that one. What would you do if you were Babs in this situation? Put the red in front of the yellow that's on the cushion?
I think that's
Make her
all she
develop
can
it.
do, really.
Don't think she can see the one past the black to cut that back, so the only red she can see from the looks of it is the one by the bottom right.
30 seconds.
Another shot she could play is she could play a DF now and play the black onto the yellow, leaving her red there to open that up when she's ready. You know, just stalling Sharon from getting that yellow.
Yeah. It's whether you want to play the containing or the attacking safety,
Yeah.
really. Yeah, it's a good shot for me. It's a good shot for me, I like that. Make it awkward for Sharon.
So it means I think she's only got to screw into it.
She's got an angle now, if she wants to. If she's feeling aggressive, she's perfect on it. Guaranteed a shot on the next ball.
It's back over the bag, isn't she? Yeah.
I think now, if I was Barbara out there, I'd be potting this yellow. Making sure that you don't leave a foul snooker.
I think she's just going to hit her red and leave her so that that's the only yellow she can be on. Yeah. She's trying to force Sharon to pot this yellow. I can't see her potting it anytime soon.
I think she can go off the bottom rail under the black. Click the yellow, yeah. Now she's still got the dilemma of the getting that yellow out. That's behind Barbara's red.
I think now's the time to do it. You don't want to be leaving it.
You want to go after them early, don't you? Don't want to leave a bad ball till last.
You want to move it now while Babs has still got a difficult red.
I think she just doesn't like the angle she's got, so maybe play it after this shot.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Bit awkward queuing now over the black.
It is.
Should be alright for Shez.
Depends how she plays it. If she plays it off the right hand side, she may bump the red closer to the yellow. A bit more control, like that.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
But I think Barbara Taylor will now take control of the pocket. Not sure what the confusion was there.
Well, I think Shez thought she had another shot, but she
Barbara
didn't.
played the red.
Yeah, she didn't actually foul. But Rich didn't even seem too sure.
Good shot from Barbara, covering that bag. What do you do if you're Sharon now? Do you look to put the black over by your yellow?
I think you've got to.
Babs is doing well to turn this around.
Yeah. I don't know how well that bag's got down there.
I think there's a gap for that. That yellow will slide down the rail. Babs is looking to play this out. Or is she playing a deliberate foul? Yeah, played it out. Get out. It's come out okay.
That'd have been
Tied
really
up a,
unfortunate if she went in off then.
Yeah, it'd have been cruel to get kicked in like that. Another head shake on the head shake lottery. It's come out quite nice for Babs, although it's tied up. It's tied Sharon's yellow up as well, and with Babs being in control of the black, it's turned out quite nice in Barbara's favour, I think.
30 seconds.
Sharon looking to lay the snooker. Don't know if there's a little bit of that sticking out, or whether Babs will play into the yellow. Oh, there was enough sticking out.
Still a good shot because that's stopping her from putting the yellow and moving
into the
red
pocket.
out.
Yeah, by the black. Yeah, it was a good shot. Sharon playing the same again, I think. I've got to avoid that pocket. And she's found it. Big chance for Barbara Taylor now to cut this lead in half. And Barbara just making sure. Picking the right line. Use the red as a buffer.
Yeah.
Big pocket. Oh, that's come out bad.
That doesn't look like it goes.
Don't think it goes.
Can she get the bottom one?
She may have an edge, but she's pushing the other red.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I'd just hit the top one and just make sure I've got that bag fully covered.
You've got to put the disappoint aside. It's a big chance for Babs. She'd be disappointed. But like you say, play the right shot, stay in control, and hope for the next go. And may still be a gap. Sharon coming to have a look. The difficulty now for Sharon is that there's a second red there, so even if she can slide the yellow down, it doesn't necessarily open the pocket up for the black.
Foul.
That's a big risk for me.
Yeah, not right shot for me either.
Bad
She's
choice of
just-
shot, I think.
Yeah.
Barbara Taylor now with 2 shots. Should be able to play the plant, pot the second red, and leave 2 on the black. And the black's not tight to the yellow.
Yeah, she's just Shazzy's open for a bit of luck now and hoping that Babs messes it up. I think for me, I'd have
Maybe Sharon's thinking back to that early frame where Babs had 2 on the black and didn't set it up, hoping that
maybe.
that'll play on her mind a little bit. Babs trying to find the right angle now.
I'd have probably gone for it there myself. On the yellows, just took my chance while it was there, rather than just giving the chance away like that.
Yeah. Barbara just leaving the angle to come off the side rail to flick the black away. It's a risk either way. Trust into a little bit of luck now.
Second visit.
Under hit it. It was a risk. I didn't think she had a good angle there from what she'd left herself.
It's still potable.
It's potable, but it's a big shot. Put your arm through it,
She's
Babs, and
used to
trust your
playing
cueing.
this,
Pressure shot.
Ooh, there's any pace to get that out, really.
And she's left Sharon on a bad yellow. First ball. Sharon can cut this into the middle. This will hurt Babs if Sharon can take this out.
Yeah, I think she's going to take the bottom right and try and get better on this yellow.
Is that about where she was?
Yeah.
Two big shots coming up for Sharon now. She's got a nice angle. Oh, she's pushed it wide of the pocket. Another turning point in this match.
She'll be very disappointed with that now.
I thought she'd played it well. She'd give herself a nice angle there. Babs with an easy black. Roll of the eyes.
Babs will be absolutely made up.
That's a chance that she wasn't going to get. So, other match on the other table in the arena is at 5-5. I think they're in a mid-session interval. You see the crowd filtering past, watching the men. Mick Hill versus Phil Harrison there. I don't know if Barbara's taken a comfort break. Phil just walking out of the arena there. Repeat of last year's final in the men's section. Phil versus Mick. Phil putting up a bigger fight there.
Looks like they're running into as well.
Sure does. Mid-session interval. So, as they say in World Snooker, when the players return, so shall we. See you soon, folks.
told you that? Who said that, John? Because yeah, I don't talk about you. Oh, that's it. Yeah, but they don't do the masters on the big table, do they? They do it on a little table in your room. Yeah, we do it in your room, really. Not the main table, because the masters was in the middle of the room. No.
Frame 11, back to break, 5 frames all. Time running.
Ready? Yeah. Yep.
8 frames, Sharon James to break. 4 frames to break. Time running.
Out the table.
Ball's potted. Red ball's in play.
Okay, hopefully now a few people were commenting about sound issues. Hopefully they're now resolved, and the commentary is coming through loud and clear. As we come back to you, Sharon on a clearance of reds.
Can't actually see a problem here either. You take the one by the black next, I would have thought.
Just the response Sharon wanted after that frame before the mid-session. Take the inside one now.
Yeah, take the one on the left, follow it through. And take the last one into the right middle.
I think I'd be tempted to bounce it off and play it into the same pocket. And she's missed.
Yellow ball's in play.
Surprising miss. Didn't see a problem for Sharon there.
I think Babs will be looking to take the one to the right of the black now and then maybe get a snooker somewhere and
Behind the little cluster of 3.
yellow at the top of the table's the bad ball for her.
30 seconds.
I think looking to be confident. Take this pot now. Play it well, like say, get the snooker. Underhit that. First frame back after that little break. Maybe come at the wrong time for Babs.
I think maybe skim off this the right hand yellow of the 3 and leave it on the top gush. Still get a snooker.
I think she's got an angle that she can she can run it back into the 2 yellows. Oh. She obviously didn't think that she was leaving the red to the top. She's left more of that than she would have liked. Maybe a bit of frustration from the underhit shot. It's no gimme, but I think she's left it more than she wanted to.
And now Sharon's left Babs on a difficult ball, yeah.
I think you'll see Babs go aggressive, go game here, try and close that gap. Cued that in nicely. The shot Babs played before last kind of put the 2 balls on the bottom rail. Made it a little bit awkward for her now.
She's probably going to try and move one of these now.
Use one as a bumper. She wanted to come off the inside of that to leave this easier along the rail. But again, not too difficult. I'd expect Barbara to get this. Run it through. She's even got the option to play the yellow to the top pocket then, in or over.
Yeah, I was thinking that big pocket.
She can play it with the assurance, bit of safety in mind. I think that's what she's played. Although she's looking at this other pocket. There's an angle to come off the side rail and leave the yellow to the bottom left. That's what she's looking at now, seeing if she can find a spot where she's comfortable to pot the yellow into the bottom right, come around, one cushion, and leave herself on the yellow.
Could even screw back here now. And
She's running it through, I think. Big shot. Played it well. Confident.
very confident, yeah.
I was a bit worried that the break may have come at the wrong time as Babs was getting in the ascendancy. I think that was a big last frame in terms of the context of the match. Sharon would have been feeling the effects of that. Guaranteed position on the black. Oh, quite a long way away from that pot.
She didn't actually, for me, look like she was down on a cue right then.
Again, another chance for Sharon. Maybe a bit unexpected. Looking if that's on the rail. Just looking what angle she's got.
Wow.
Now, both players a little bit edgy in this first frame back. Slightly more difficult yellow.
And she
Cue
nailed
very
it.
confident. Very, very confidently struck. She can take this black to the middle. Take us to a 4-all. No, has it reached? Oh, half a revolution. Wow.
A lot of pressure on this shot, but something that Shaz relishes. Saw her absolutely nail the red in the decider yesterday against Amy.
Yeah, it was a great last round.
A lot of pressure on it as well. I'm sure she'd have liked to angle the game a bit more now.
Oh. close to that black with the red.
Left it a bit awkward there for Babs, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Awkward queuing, bit of a thin snick. Should be able to drop it in. Yeah. Relatively easy black there. 4-all. That makes it now a best of. Over to you, Linz.
No, it's the 7, isn't it?
It's not as easy now. 4 impeach there. That 2-frame lean. Cut back. Sharon has to go back to the well. Start again.
Break frame 12, fill to break, trailing 6 frames to 5. Time running.
So Babs stepping up. Shoemaker ball.
Open table.
And we're dry. Yellows or reds?
Probably reds for me.
I'd go yellows, I think. Depending on which one she can see.
I'm thinking reds because I think she can
Develop the bottom 2 off
Yeah.
the one in the middle.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Red ball's in
she
play.
can take control of the bottom right bag. With that one over the cushion, if she doesn't pot it, she knows she's leaving the pocket covered for the black.
I think she's looking aggressive. I think she's looking to go into these 2 off the middle.
Red ball's in play.
Missed it. Probably your shot was the safer option.
I think I'd have just played that first, just a bit of insurance. It's a good shot.
Does the yellow go under the black? There's a gap.
It's a great
It's
shot.
a great shot, that is.
Unfortunate to leave a bit of a gap there. I think she'll be able to punch the red down and knock that out.
Barbara being the aggressor, I think, as well. We thought she might go into a shell a little. She's still attacking.
I'm surprised Shazman's playing this one now.
Didn't really do anything.
If anything, it's made them 2 reds a bit harder. I think
What she left Babs with. Can she take the one up the line to cover the top right? Superb blunt. And covered by the other yellow.
it's just little nudges at the moment that aren't quite going Babs's way, but
She's got the option. She can cover that bag that you were talking about with the black, block that hole, shore up the pocket with the black. Or if she's feeling good, she can plant it. It's a good shot. Block the hole.
I think even if it dropped, she would have just played the one on the top right cushion down towards the top right bag and covered that.
Sharon with some work to do. section, I think she can see the yellow that you were just talking about. Oh, it's a total snooker by Rich. It's called that. Cushion first. Bend it round.
I'd be tempted to just tuck up behind the red that she's near here and play DF. Sharon's got the... Oh, she's swept it.
She played that well.
Yeah. Just felt with that shot she was she would have either had to have made that ball a bit worse. She'd have come across the other side.
Sharon looking to muddy that pocket. Similar shots to what Babs was playing in the frame before the mid-session. Cued that well. All about getting on this yellow on the top rail. She's going after it early now. Looks like it. Played that well.
She could afford to do that, knowing that she's got the black bag covered.
Sharon looking to put a red there.
I would have thought so.
Play it in such a way, pot the yellow and leave the red in front of the other yellow.
She might struggle with that.
Foul.
That's a good shot.
Too busy.
Played that well. So Barbara with 2 shots. Look to take the top right pocket, cover that,
And then probably play,
and then play the DF.
Yeah.
I think that's what she's playing.
Too busy.
Not covered the bag. I think there's still a gap. And a good long look at that bottom right pocket. See what she can do. I think with the angle she's got, it's difficult to put the yellow in front of the red. She can pop the red quite easily, but not push the yellow in enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very risky shot in my opinion. That.
yeah.
Too busy.
Not much value in it. Bide your time a little bit more.
Shez will probably try and knock that red up by the yellow down this end of the table now and develop them reds a bit by the black. I would have thought.
Yep, so looks like what she's doing.
Second
It's a
busy.
good shot.
I think for me I'd have played it with the a bit straighter, knowing that I was definitely on that one in the middle of the table. Yeah, she's well.
Turned out nice. Played that well. Nice little shot there. Controlled screw.
Shouldn't be a problem now for Sharon.
Just got to work out the angle off this. Drop the red in the middle to get back on the black nicely. That's perfect. 2 simple balls. Go back into the lead.
This black to Sharon 5-4 up.
Standing up, didn't like it. And in it goes. Important for Sharon to win that, I think. Babs had won the last two.
Yeah. 3 frames off now. 4 needed for Babs. It's good to see a close final. I think that's what finals are all about.
Unless you're playing in them.
Yeah, makes it a bit more exciting for the viewers.
I'm all in favour for a one-sided final. What's having them? Not been very many dishes in this tournament. Surprising at this level.
I don't know whether it's me or what everyone else that's a lovely break with, apart from the white going in. Lovely break for Babs. I'm not so sure the balls have been splitting as well as normal. I'm not sure whether that's down to the heat or whatever. But then like you look at a break like that and they've split really well.
Split lovely, yeah. Going after yellows.
Yeah, it's got to be unless she takes that bad red up to the top. But yeah, I'd go with yellows here.
Playing the plant. Bit of safety. Put the red a bit safer. All about confidence and controlling the cue ball now. Top right, left middle.
Just trying to get on this one on the top crush early.
Get on the awkward one.
Very confident shot there.
Risky for me. I didn't like that, it was too early.
I think she could have took the one on the top left and got a bit closer to it to get better on it there.
Yeah. Didn't like that choice of shot. What she left herself. Yellow to the top right.
I'm not so sure that passes. It's tight.
We've seen her play a couple of plants. Yellow, red, yellow to the middle. No.
Red ball's in
It was
play.
tight.
It was tight. Took the pocket.
30 seconds.
Surrendered control. A little bit too easy for me.
Yes, I did expect Babs to get that, to be fair.
Surprising choice to go after that yellow on the bottom rail so easy. And Sharon just covering that bottom right pocket.
Babs has just got to bump this bad ball out here.
You may see, depending on how that top right pocket is covered, Babs may come off the side rail, yeah, to play the yellow to the opposite corner. Shot she plays quite often. I've seen her play that quite a lot. But again, Sharon with a chance to cover the pocket.
30 seconds.
Screw into this and move a bad ball.
She pots it. I don't think she wanted that.
I do think she was going for the pot and going to move a bad ball further down.
Really?
Yeah.
And the look of that, there might be a gap behind that yellow in the top right corner.
She can definitely take that back. into the cushion first, into the yellow, and take the bag.
That yellow's quite proud though. It's quite a way out of the pocket.
This is the shot we'll see her play now.
30 seconds.
Women.
Do we know? Now, Sharon's got the option to run this red, a difficult red, down the rail to take that bottom left pocket, in or over. She's turning it down. That surprised me.
That's a great cueing, to be fair.
She must be feeling confident out there now.
She's just going to try and get straight on this red down the cushion and leave herself perfect on the black.
Cued that well. Nice angle. Again, she can play it with a little bit of confidence, knowing that in or over, with Babs' yellow behind it. Stood up a little bit on that.
Yeah.
Just reached the rail. I think she was up off a cue quite quickly. Didn't look.
She mentioned to me last night actually that she's been doing that a lot, and it is a habit that she needs to get out of.
Very easy done. Pressure situation.
Yeah.
You sort of forget the basics of what you're doing.
It's so hard out there.
Big pressure environment.
Yeah, definitely.
Although with the social media streaming, and you always seem to be on a camera at a pool event now, on a phone somewhere being streamed. Playing in an arena with crowds like this, it's not standard for players. It's a strange atmosphere to get used to.
I don't think you do get used to it, to be honest.
Babs looking for the safety. I don't think Sharon is in a total. She's got an edge, but she can't pot it.
She might end up knocking this red out of the way, but she's doing it.
Playing the black. That's okay, but hands the initiative to Barbara.
I'd be tempted now to back double that yellow and move the black over a bit, and depends how aggressive she's feeling, she might try and get another two.
I always think it's risky moving the black around though, especially in the way she'd be hitting it. It'd be going towards that right hand corner.
Maybe.
From one of the other camera angles, it looked like there may have been a slight angle to bump the yellow to the rail and then pot it under the red. Your shot's on now again. Back double, move the black.
I'd have played it sooner, knowing that I had other yellows,
To go at.
because there's no saying now that she's going to be on a yellow if she does play this.
Trust into luck. That black ball dangerously close.
Yeah, she's played
And
that
she
well.
played that very well.
Very well.
Very well indeed. Simple little stun across.
My heart would have been in my mouth for a minute then if I was Babs.
That was always the risk, I think, when you're crashing into a black. It was always going that way.
I felt like she had to play it a bit harder that time though, because she had less yellows
she's
on the
missed
table. She seemed to put a lot of side on that. I don't think she
Didn't
needed
cue
to.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like maybe cued across it. Cue ball was spinning.
Don't know where that red is in relation to the pocket. If it's on the rail, Babs can leave Sharon on the side rail. It's a very difficult shot. But both players are faced with a difficult one now.
I think it's too hard for her to
30
come
seconds.
over onto the side cushion and try and pot it off the side cushion sort of thing.
I think the knuckles in the way.
In the way, innit?
Frustration there.
It's a risky shot this as well because
She could go
in
close
off.
to the white. White could be close to that pocket. Does she leave her Chinese? Hampered queuing.
She doesn't like this at all.
There was a time foul called. I don't know if that was on the other table. No. Sharon to the table now.
It looks to me that Sharon could actually pick the white up here because it's a time foul. Does she not know that rule? She should do.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm amazed she didn't know that. It doesn't matter, you play a shot like that.
Still, it could have been a lot easier.
Wow.
I'll
Not
have to-
thinking clearly.
No, I'll have her over that after.
Sharon takes a 6-4 lead in this final. Big frame. One that Babs was in control of there. Thrown that one away. I think someone in the crowd's just telling her.
Yeah.
Time foul, she should have picked that up.
There's a lot of players that don't know that rule, to be fair.
Happened in the team game yesterday in the group stages. In my match, had a time foul. Was able to pick it up. My opponent didn't know either.
No, I've come across it a few times and people are like, really? I'm like, yeah, you can pick it up, time foul. Don't have to be foul snookered.
Of course, in this rule set, those are your only two options. You can lift the white, foul snooker, or a time foul.
Trailing 7 frames to 6. Time running.
Big frame for Barbara now. Coming up. Sharon's got that 2-frame buffer again. Barbara's turn to go back to the well. What can she come up with now?
Full body.
Needs a quick response for me. Put that miss out of her mind. Because that was an easy chance to go 5-all. Nice to see her still smiling though.
Trailing 6 frames to 4.
Red balls.
She's now down to a best of 5.
Oh, the yellow kicked in. It was looking dry until that yellow got kicked in.
What do you fancy there? I quite like the look of reds if I can...
I'm thinking reds myself, but it's a difficult first pot.
If she takes the one over the middle, she's...
Bumping into the red and yellow.
Yeah, she could knock it safe.
I think she's got those two options. She's got the red to the middle or the red to the top right.
We may even see her take the red to the top right. She's confident.
Like the shot. I think it's important to get the colour.
Yeah, just make sure.
Make sure of the colour there.
Do you think she'll cover the bag? Or do you think she's going to go for it?
I think she'll cover the bag. No. Oh, she's going to regret that. Difficult shot she's faced with now.
The only shot for me here now is to... Ooh, can she see it? Looks like it's like nesting on it.
It's the right shot, I think. A nice white ball stuck to the bottom rail.
Actually thought she was snookered.
It looked like it was touching the yellow,
Yeah.
didn't it? Didn't look like she could hit the red like she could. Test the queuing now for Sharon. Queuing off that bottom rail. she played that well. Very close to that.
I think we'll see Babs now take that one up to the top right.
Top right, hopefully pot it.
And then knock this one down and cover the bag.
Yeah, the red that's by the middle.
I mean, if she takes this one down to the bottom right after that, then she's on that one by the black. She might go for it. There's a plant. Depends how it lands.
I think Barbara's decided it's time to go attacking all out, I think. Must be feeling confident still. Don't know what she's on
Just
there.
block the path of that one by the black now into the bottom left, so she's going to have to find a way of getting on that now.
Can she see the red to the middle to pot it?
I think she can, yeah. She's got a bad ball now because the yellow's gone in the way. She's going to have to play some shot to get on it. We'll go up to the top right if she can get behind it somehow. That's a confident shot, that.
It's a very nice shot. Played that well. It's all about getting an angle now. How does she get on that red by the black?
This isn't easy cueing now either. This is the sort of shot you'd just like to be able to drop in.
Bridging over the ball there. Fluked it.
Still no way.
Turns around to say sorry. Doesn't really do her many favours.
No, I think she probably wished it didn't drop. Because now she's got to move the red away from the black, which is going to leave it open.
She's looking to play the red off the bottom rail, pot it in the middle bag.
30 seconds.
I think that's the only shot.
30 seconds.
Known locally in Kent as the Ian Cattell.
Very difficult shot. No guarantee to be on the black.
No. Would not want to be playing this at all. Nope. Short of the middle.
I think she's actually tried to tie the block up a bit there.
I think she was going for the middle all out.
Really?
100%. I'll ask her later on, but I see her practicing that shot.
If Sharon disturbs this, the yellow and the black here now, then
Massive.
yeah,
That's a great shot.
it's looking to me it could be 7-4.
On the hill.
One frame away.
Just got to hold herself together on these. She's done the hard work by developing that yellow and black.
She's got a bit of reassurance knowing that Babs's red's pretty safe.
Oh, she's wobbled it.
Can Babs pull out a monster double here now?
I wouldn't put it past her.
No, neither would I.
There's no gap to the bottom. No, it's a bit too tight.
I think she's going to try double me.
Squeeze it in off the jaw and the yellow. Double. It's going fast wherever it's going, I think. Treble.
Foul.
Oh.
250.
And pots one of Sharon's yellows.
Not left her an easy first shot, but 2 shots you'd expect Sharon to get these.
Yeah, at this level, you're with 2 shots and 3 balls like this. You've got to be fearing the worst if you're Barbara.
30 seconds.
Great shot.
Great queuing. They're the sort of shots she's been pulling out all week, and that's why she is in the final now. And
Yeah.
fair play.
Yeah, very confidently struck.
Time out.
2 shots on this simple black. Oh, and she's missed it.
To be fair, I actually thought it was a difficult shot. I'd have been tempted when I took the yellow to bring the white down the left hand side of the table and take the black into
With 2 shots,
form right.
that's quite a bad miss. Won't even touch the sides, this one. Straight in. No. How's your luck? She's left it for Babs.
It's a chance gone begging there.
Big, big chance. Maybe saw the winning line.
Yeah, I think she did seem to be playing a bit quick there, maybe just rushed it. I did it myself this week in the singles.
Steady Eddie Babs to the table. Chance she definitely thought she was getting.
Babs has just asked for timeout while Phil's playing a shot on the other table.
Time running.
I always hate that. You have to stand and wait. If you're on the black, I like to get down and play it.
I do like this, the fact that both finals were on at the same time though.
It's very nice here. It's good out in the arena.
Yeah, I think it's
Good atmosphere out there.
and it's good for the ladies as well, because sometimes there isn't as many people watching, and I do think it makes it very good.
Barbara Taylor clawing one back. Big chance. I didn't think she was going to get. I was fearing the worst, if I'm honest. Now I don't know.
Oh, well, Babs will be
Babs will be on
buzzing
the
now,
ascendancy.
and, Sharon could be feeling quite disappointed. Soon seeing this next frame, how that will affect both players.
What's your name, Barbara Taylor?
Well, frame. Karen James break. Ladies 6 frames to 5. Time running.
For those of you that don't know, that's a bit of a running joke in the team.
Barbara has a feeling that she's cursed, and when she gets a bit of luck, it's a question of how's your luck. What's your name, Barbara Taylor? A big break there.
Got to be reds, I reckon.
Not too much work to do.
Both balls are
Both
nice.
sets are nice. I like yellows
Yeah.
there. Whatever you're feeling more comfortable with. I think you've got to look.
Red balls in play.
Your opening ball, easiest option. Sharon nominating reds. I don't know if she was looking to pot that or cover it. She looked a bit disappointed when it went in.
She's missed that.
She's missed that by a
long
way.
The
Good
chance for
chance
Babs.
now. Babs to step in. Slightly tricky cut to the right middle if she takes this on.
She'll take this first and then take the other one to the bottom left.
Oh, she's missed that. Trying to develop, I think she concentrated a bit too much on the red and black, the cannon into that. Took her eye off the pot.
She has tied one of Sharon's balls up there though, so
She got away with one.
got a second prize.
Sharon does have an angle to pot the red she's nearest to in the middle. Cannon straight into it if she wanted to. It's risky though.
Probably putting it onto a cushion. But then it'd be better than it is now.
It's better than stuck to the yellow. She's going after it just direct. She's got to get a good white here. She may have left Babs a plant or the option to play the yellow to the bottom left pocket. The yellow that's in the middle of the table. Babs may look at the plant with that red to the side rail. Bit of security in that bottom left corner. Yeah, that's what she's done. She's tied another red up. It's quite a good shot, that.
Yeah,
I like that. In the context of the match.
that was all she could do, I think.
30 seconds.
Seeing your opponent miss a black with two.
Sharon could actually get this out now. She puts this one in the right, bottom right.
Nope. Another safety battle is about to ensue, I think.
Thought she might have gone to get that out.
So Barbara with some options. Pot and cover.
I'd be tempted here to take the second one of the two at the top, because that is hampering the other one at the moment. So
That's what she's doing.
yeah,
Not on it perfect. She does play it to the middle. That second ball, the planting ball, runs safe to the side rail.
she's still alright here because she's still got that Sharon's red tied up on the left side of the table. It does look like it still might go. It's just you've got to get perfect on it. That's the problem.
Don't know if she'll look to run this up the line.
30 seconds.
It's a great shot.
It's a good pot. Very good pot. I think the men's finals are close affair on the other table. It's just gone 7-all.
Keep it down, please.
Value for money today.
Thank you.
Lots of frames being played.
30 seconds.
Men's team final was 11-10, wasn't it?
A big comeback from the England men. I think they were 7-2 down against Wales in the final. That's a good shot there from Babs. Don't know that she'll be wanting to pot the next one.
No,
She's got no angle.
It's a bit risky.
She's got no angle then to get into the yellow that's tied up by the red. She could bump that out now.
13 left to break. 7 fingers
She's
up.
not guaranteed to be on it, is she?
Yeah, I think she's leaving that, so she's got an angle. Don't do it.
Should've won that
Shit,
to
that's
win.
too good. The head shake.
Or someone else that did Sweet.
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
Do you reckon that back doubles?
It does. Barbara doing a little teapot impression there. Disappointed that that went in. I think she'll just tuck up,
Yeah, just get
bounce this
behind.
yellow and get behind the yellow and red. Oh, she's,
Yellow balls in play.
I think she wanted to be tighter behind that yellow. She'll be a little bit disappointed, but still in control with that red. Sharon's tucked in behind the yellow. Sharon playing the snooker off it now. She is.
Total snooker.
Total snooker there, called by Rich. Rich Rhodes, the referee. Two cushion. Oh, she's played that well.
Very well. It's always risky when the ball's near the bag in case you hit it and going off.
Yeah, you don't want to hit them too hard, do you? Great shot by Sharon.
Very good shot.
Acknowledged by Babs. Tap on the table. A very good shot. Tight behind that red.
What would you do here?
I'm sat here thinking I'm going to ask you the same. That's a tough one. I think her only option is to come off the top rail and hide behind the red that's near the pocket to make Sharon waste her first shot.
Yeah.
Foul. 2 digits.
Not got tight behind it. Sharon's got an angle if she wants now. She can pot the red in the bottom left
On mine.
with, sorry, the bottom right, with run inside to get into the red and yellow. Coming round to take a look if she can get into it.
That's what I'd be doing. I think she's probably going to hit the yellow out and leave the red there, but at least it'll free it up. So I'll be putting this now with the right hand side straight into the two.
Missed it.
Didn't get enough on that.
It's a difficult shot. I think there was value in playing it.
I love that shot. I do. I play it a lot.
I know. Played together for many years.
Gonna work out now.
Still got the luxury of 2 shots. Balls over holes.
I think she needs to get back down the bottom end of the table now and try and punch that out before she's
Before she
cleared up.
pots all the reds.
Yeah.
I think personally I don't mind clearing them up and saving 2 as long as you can get a good position for the first shot.
Yeah.
Bit close to the cushion, I think. She wasn't happy with where she's left herself.
I always like to leave one on the table so I know I'm on a shot.
You're guaranteed
Yeah.
a shot at something. It's always the risk, trusting a bit to luck,
This goes pear-shaped now.
like it may have done. Behind the black,
She still had the other red at the top of the table. Should have been on it, wouldn't she?
absolutely.
Always the risk.
Be ruining her chances. She's short,
Foul.
2 visits.
disappointed. Now, do you play the double on the top yellow over to the other bottom right corner?
I think you've got to. You've got. That's
You've got to be
the shot
confident
play.
with the black in
Yeah,
the middle of the table.
That's the shot to play.
She played it well.
Played it well.
A nice controlled shot now. This yellow to the bottom left. Gentle screw. Pick your spot for the black.
Bit of adrenaline there,
A
I
little
think.
bit harder than you'd like.
Still
It's one of them
not a
heart-stopping
problem.
moments, I
Yeah,
think.
still not a problem, this. Oh, I'm surprised she's done that, but
I'd have been playing to the middle, I think, personally.
she's still no problem.
Not a problem. Shouldn't be anyway.
She missed it.
Oh, and she's left it up.
Commentator's curse.
Lindsay Roberts, why did you curse that? Wow. All caused, I think, by that over-hit shot on the first yellow.
She looks very straight on this red.
I don't think she's got that much of a problem. As long as she doesn't touch the black. If she can pot the red clean. Does it stick? Oh, it's a thin one now.
She's very good at these shots, but under this pressure.
It's a very thin cut.
I just don't understand why she moved the black.
Oh yeah, I'm struggling with that. It's further out than I thought. Should be a simple one for black. Where's the white?
Frame.
Massive. Big chance. Gone begging for for Babs. Big chance that. Wow. All I can say on that one, I didn't see her missing that.
No.
Pressure, adrenaline, any of the above. Answers on a postcard. So, Sharon on the hill. Two up with 3 to play. All about holding yourself together if you're Sharon. What Babs can do is plug away now. And a dry break doesn't help.
It's got to be reds.
A little bit of work to do, but a great opportunity for Sharon to take that first world title. Reds is Sharon's choice. Security of the 2 yellows by the top right pocket, defended by the red. Do you take the red down the rail, past the yellow now,
I would.
and you play it off the yellow to open the pocket up?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. You got the one over the middle. I wouldn't be
Sharon's
taking
just
it.
looking now where she wants to leave the white. She can bump off that yellow, open the pocket for the other red. Like that. Played that really well. Big
She's
chance
gonna
now.
Come down now, take the one by the yellow into the other middle, follow it through.
Not sure if the red passes the black into that corner pocket. If she's on it now, she's taking this. This is game on. No,
That
obviously didn't
surprises
pop.
me. I'd have took the one over the middle and just come down for that to take that one into the opposite middle.
I think Barbara's got a chance to play the plant on this top right corner, take the pocket. Under hits it slightly.
Maybe back double this and onto a plant now. She's got the red in the open to the top left, but it's awkward queuing over the 2
Very
yellows.
hampered over the 2 yellows.
I'd be tempted to play the back double here.
The back double plant. miss it though, you know you're surrendering the pocket with 2 yellows sat there. And she did miss it.
Not left anything easy though.
3 ball plan now to take the pocket. Oh, and she's gone in off. The chance Sharon's been waiting for. All about holding herself together now. She won't get a better chance than this to win a world title. A little bit tentative. Trust your cueing, Sharon.
She's just got to make sure now.
Nothing difficult. No big movements, I don't think. Just pick a spot.
I don't know. I'd say final frame to try and win a world championship. It'd be difficult. It wouldn't matter if they were all over the holes.
Just holding herself together. That's what the hours of practice for.
Just let that roll. Could have been a little bit higher up.
I was going to say, I think she got away with a little one there. Bit of a rushed.
She could do a bit straight on this one to the bottom left.
I think where she's left herself now, the cue ball's going to be running up towards that yellow. May leave herself a bit hampered. She's got to be careful here. Just mind her work.
30 seconds.
She thumps it round. Bit short on pace. She's going to be crashing into that yellow, just looking at where she's hitting it. Judge the cannon well.
Just played that perfect.
Obviously missed the pot, would have liked to keep 2, I think. 3 massive shots now. There's one.
Got to make sure
She's got to
doesn't
get on the black.
overdo this now and snooker herself.
Underhit it.
Ideally,
Overhit
she
it.
could do it being where she is now. I think I'd be tempted to just.
I think you're looking to be over than under, surely.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be screwing it. I'd be just thinly cutting it. Unless she's going to screw into the yellow and use the yellow as a stopper.
That's what she's done.
Risky.
Oh, how'd you like this for a world title?
Their heart must be beating fast.
Looking at the angle, it's close to that other pocket. Yeah, if she played the cutback, playing it into the open pocket. And missed by some margin. Feel for her there at that point. Chuntering away to the fans in the crowd that come up to support her from the West Midlands. No miss pull now from Barbara Taylor needed. Played that well. Nice little fortuitous nudge there, I think.
Extra break, ladies.
She's not too happy with it, but I would be at that point.
She's just got to take her time now and pick these off.
Pick
one
these
by
off.
one.
No difficulty there at all. They're all in the open for her.
And do you think she'll be trying to get a snookers?
I think you've got to take this opportunity.
Yeah,
they're all
I
in,
think you've
they're
got
all
your
in the
chance
open.
to take it.
I think I'd rather die trying than try and play a safety and then get out of it and not have had a go.
Babs is very good in high pressure
Situations.
She always plays last in the team event, and I've never known her to. It's very rare she ever messes up.
Confidently struck. Not a very nice angle. The white ball's running away. Playing this into the middle. She's looking at her options.
Just got to make sure of the pot.
Yeah. Fancying the cutback. Oh, I thought she jawed that. Still on the one to the middle, but not where she wanted to be.
This isn't easy now. I think she might try and play. I think she will play a snooker now. I do. And the one on the bottom.
It's a difficult shot to the middle. Play the snooker. Don't think she's got it. It's not a total.
She should end up in a better position than she was.
Absolutely. Sharon Snick the black on a back double. Does it pass the yellow?
No, I don't think it does. No.
Looking at where she's going.
30 seconds.
Not sure she's gonna try and swerve this a bit.
It's a good shot
Yeah,
from Sharon. Asking a question of Babs there.
she was having a look, wasn't she, to see where was the best place to leave it then.
Babs playing the same again.
That's better this time.
Better shot played there. Cut off that easier option.
Total. Snooker.
Total snooker call there.
If Shaz gets this right, she
Babs
could
could be in
total.
a lot of trouble. Again, seems like an easy shot, but at this pressure
30
situation,
Foul.
and she's come up short. A chance for Barbara Taylor.
30 seconds. Foul snooker.
And a foul snooker called by Richie Rhodes. So Barbara Taylor can pick the white if she wants to.
I'd be tempted to. I'd have been tempted to take that one while I was on it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Although she can drop this in to the
30
middle,
seconds.
leave a nice angle on the one in the middle of the table. They lead to each other.
Yeah. Didn't realise the yellow in the middle went past actually.
Although from where she's lining it up, I think she's playing it the other way. There you go. A little bit short for me. I'd have liked to have been straighter.
Just got to screw off the side cushion. She's
Drop
gonna
it
top
in.
it through.
Top it through, I think. Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah, played it well.
Make sure of the yellow at this point. Don't want to put it over the hole and snooker yourself. Confident. Yeah, cued it well. Big chance for Sharon Gom there. Barbara claws another one back.
I would say the last frame's always the hardest one to win.
It is. It sure is. Great character, I think, there from Babs. Played the right shot. Got the two shots and took them out. Hill coming. Two big frames for both players now. big dish. She got a monstrous break, Sharon. What a time to produce one.
Well done it.
Frame, Sharon James to break, leading 7 frames to 6. Time running.
She sets herself another chance. World title number 1.
Full potting.
Big break.
Tempted with reds.
I think reds are the ball. It may look a little bit messy. All depending on the little cluster of 2 yellows next to the black and the red. Does the red go to the
Red
middle?
ball's in play.
Sharon choosing reds. May go after it early. Crashed into it.
Well, it doesn't now.
But I think it does go if she can get on it to the bottom right corner. These are there.
Should drop this in and then take that red on the left, maybe.
Now the
Yellow ball's in
safety.
play.
She's just
Making
gonna try and make
sure.
sure now, isn't she?
Maybe that last chance still on her mind.
That's a good shot.
Good shot from Babs. Puts the red to the side rail. A little bit of security.
Confident shot as well.
Very confident.
Be tempted to take the yellow just above the black here and maybe
Nudge the yellow and red.
Yeah.
And they're all on for Babs. Oh, she's pushed it to the other pocket.
She overcut that. That's why she's
She's pushed the yellow too far on.
yeah.
But again, not too bad. The yellow going to the middle, covering the red slightly. A little bit more difficult. Sharon, some work to do. Oh. Thought that was going to drop. Babs playing the...
She's gonna get this out early while Sharon's got
I would think so.
a couple of difficult
The shot
balls.
we've seen her play before.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, a good shot from Babs.
Trick is to get them bad balls out early.
Not leave them until last. Sharon has the option, I think, to play this red up the line off the yellow in the middle. It's a big shot.
Yellow ball's in play.
She can bump the yellow up, maybe into an unpoppable position, and take the
30
pocket where
seconds.
Babs needs the yellows. That's what she's played. She's played it well.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Babs looking to see if that top yellow will go in behind the red, maybe in off it and free the pocket. It's tight, but I think it does. Red knuckle pocket. Cue this through, top it. Cue confidently. That's what she's playing.
Play that confidently, knowing that if she missed it, she got the pocket.
Looking at her options. Picking how she's got to hit it.
30 seconds.
30 seconds called there from the timekeeper. A minute to play each shot.
It's a good shot.
It's a good shot. She's disappointed it didn't go.
Well, if it went, they were all there, weren't they? But I think she should still be alright here. Imagine if Sharon takes that bad red now.
the bad red on the side left cushion.
Yeah, cover that bottom bag. Be tempted. I think she's gonna.
She's going into this. Yeah.
Is that red past the yellow in the middle?
She could play it as a plant if she finished in the right position on it. Oh, I thought she was canning in the black over to the red. Come close. The all important question, does it pass the yellow? The yellow looks quite into the pocket for me.
Still got a tricky red on the side cushion as well. She's just going to bring it out.
No, it did. It did.
Does that red go in off that yellow? I think the yellow's a bit.
I think it's a bit too far, is it?
Far out, yeah.
That's what she's looking at now. Massive shot. Surrendering that pocket. I know the black's not very close to that red, but it's a little bit of security.
Be tempted here to maybe try and double it into that yellow or the black and knock them over a bit, maybe.
A chance for Babs.
Time running.
Yellow to the middle. Top it through for the yellow to the opposite middle. Good shot from Sharon. Applying a bit of pressure to Barbara there.
Yeah, because she knows if she gets back to the table now that she should be finishing them.
Cued confidently. I do think Babs will be looking to leave one of them yellows to the middle to get onto the black.
I think she'll nudge the top one now just a little bit. That's perfect. She'll take this one on the left now. Take
Left
the one
middle.
down the cushion. And
All
she's
about
just
holding yourself together.
It is, yeah. If anyone will, she will.
Captain fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
played that well. No heroics. Pick your spot for the next yellow.
She's just got to gently roll this in.
A little bit of top. Need an angle to come down
Yeah,
naturally onto the black.
nothing silly.
A little bit towards the baulk line, I think. So anywhere near the baulk line, she should be fine.
It's there.
Perfect.
And it's dead on the bolt line.
Commentator's eye.
Right, I'm not saying no more in this frame now, just in case.
Come on, Babs. Hold yourself together. Give the crowd what they want. Cued that well. A little bit of adrenaline maybe. Ran on an inch more than she'd like to be off straight. Relatively straight. Black for a 7-all. And down it goes.
7-7. One
Wow.
frame.
I think it deserves it. They've both had chances, I think.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Wow. 7-all, what a feeling now. All you're hoping for now if you're a player in this situation is one chance.
Yeah.
That's all you can hope for. Is that you can get your hand on the table, a shot at a ball, and trust that your game is there. I don't know how they're feeling. I'm feeling slightly emotional, a bit nervous sat here. Handshake. Barbara Taylor to break. One time.
Thank you.
Babs loves these situations. You were talking about the team event.
Barbara Taylor to break.
Last player up. She's done it for England so many times. Made a ball. Didn't lose the white.
It's got to be yellows for me.
Didn't lose the white and got a ball. That's the first part. It's the all important bit. The break's such a massive part of the game. Now, yellows are the ball. Can she pump this yellow in? Top cushion,
30 seconds.
side cushion maybe, to play the yellow on the baulk line for a great chance.
Similar shot to the black Amy missed against Sharon to win 7-6 yesterday. And she's played that well.
She played that very well. Very well. So Barbara Taylor with the first chance in this final frame.
She knows that she's got every chance here of clearing these.
Hold yourself together, Babs. Cue it well.
It's a shame there has to be a loser, really.
It does. Been a quality final.
Seconds.
Does the bottom yellow of those three in the middle of the table go to the middle?
I think it does. That's the one I'd be taking.
Only slight problem is the yellow by the black. Doesn't go the obvious way to the bottom right corner, and the black's obviously blocking it to the middle.
Next to break.
Goes top right or left.
Left middle.
Time running.
Not happy with the position. A little bit of work to do. I do think that's going to be the sticky yellow, the one by the black.
I think she's overrun that slightly.
I think she was looking to play the yellow to the bottom right now, having to take the one to the top right.
30 seconds.
I've got my route. Top right, middle left, bottom right, top right, black in the middle. World Championship. Down it goes. 3 more. The option here to run this yellow through to the middle, play the yellow to the bottom right with a little bit of side, come up to take the the yellow to the left middle. Not too much work to do on that.
I think I'd be more tempted to play for it in one of the top bags. There's less risk of anything going wrong.
It's all about what she feels more confident with.
I think she's just going to drop this in and take it top right.
She could drop it in just a little bit side, top left. It does go both bags. Whatever angle she's got now. Play a
I think
good
if
one
I was a
there.
bit closer to it, I'd play it that way, but
Just don't want to be going near them reds on the side rail. Bit of adrenaline. It's a tight one now.
still one she should be getting.
Very close to this
It's
yellow.
close, yeah. Just means she's not going to be able to control the white.
The white ball's going to be running into reds.
I think she's just got to make sure to put on the yellow here really, and
seconds.
Trusty queuing. A referee in the way there.
Foul.
She's played a great one and lost the white. That's so unlucky.
Red ball's in play. Time running.
Let's see which pocket the white went.
I think it went bottom left.
Yeah.
Rich Rose slightly in the way there.
So it was there, wasn't it?
That was the problem, you were losing the white from that angle. Sharon going after that ball into the middle.
Judging by the way she's played that, it must just drop in. Do you think? Or
I don't
she's
even,
just going to punch it out a bit?
I think she can just drop it over the pocket. She can drop it over the pocket, use the two.
Second visit.
Looking a bit easy.
That was a little bit tricky, that.
Yeah.
It looked quite close to the cushion. She played that well.
After a terrific final, ladies and gentlemen, it's congratulations to 2018 men's individual champion, Mick Hill from England.
Mick Hill wins the title there on the other table for the men's.
10-8.
Close thing as Sharon's got 2 reds in open play. And she played that perfect. A simple 8 to the middle now. And she's far jawed it. Oh my god. What did she do? Barbara with this simple 8 for the first world title. And she rolls it in. Wow. What a final frame. Barbara Taylor. 2018 World Ladies Pool Champion.
Got a feel for Shaz there. Congratulations to Babs, first world title.
Thanks very much for watching. Over to Joe.
Simultaneously, so conveniently, please a big round of applause for both the finals, the ladies and the men. 2 wonderful matches. And now, I'd just like to present the winner and the ladies champion for 2018. She's been trying for a few years, Barbara Taylor.
Only when you.
I think it's appropriate that you say a few words. Thank you.
That's it. Oh, small.
I know Mike Perkins has already announced it, but please, one more time for Sandra James. Sharon James. And now for the men's. First of all, a big round of applause, a wonderful final once again from these two great players, Phil Harrison and Nick Hill. So, wonderful effort, Nick, Phil. But once again, he got dipped, and they've won it a couple of times, but this guy just seems to finish across the line a little bit more times than others. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the runner-up, Phil Harrison. And now, this gentleman has won this trophy more than any other player on the planet. He'd already won it 4 times, more than anyone, and now it's number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, World Champion 2018, Nick Hill!
Right, you know, I'm not the sound of my own voice, so I'll say a few words. It's kind of a strange ending because obviously I'm on the black. I'm looking over there and I'm seeing the ladies finally decide as well. I'm sort of thinking, just pop the black and just sit down out the way, you know what I mean, and kind of let that finish. So it feels like when I was clearing up, it was almost a bit like kind of, yeah, I was had half an eye on that as well. It was a bit strange, but yeah, back to our match. I think in all honesty, Phil will probably look and think the first session I got out of it 5 each. I did make some good clearances, but I think somebody at Phil's level probably thinks I'm supposed to be 7-3. So I got out of there 5 each, I was over the moon really, and then sort of when it got to the back end, it felt like a couple of old soldiers who were just trying to get it done really. It's not many people sort of kind of can relate to it, but as you get older, you get more nervous, and the nerves just get more and more and more, and you start second guessing what you're doing. 9-7, I've got 7 balls over the pocket and somehow couldn't get out because I just took myself out of it. Got away with it, come back to the table and so on and so on and so on. So sometimes, like, you know, we're out there and, you know, me and Phil are best of friends, and, you know, we at the World Championships, we room together, and we like breakfast together, we're laughing and joking before the final's happening, and even through the final, we're laughing and joking, and kind of, you're half doing it because you're so nervous. Then you want to kind of like play it down, and then you stand the other bit. Turn me up a bit. Boring everyone, is that what it is? But no, you know, we got the World Championships, and what a lot of overseas players don't always see, even though you got the stream and everything, Phil's arguably been the best player in the world for the last 4 or 5 years. And I feel like a bit of a fraud because I'm coming in the final. Yeah. particularly on the 8-foot table last year, I felt like, oh, this is a little bit, it doesn't quite feel right. We'll come back to the 7-foot table, well, the first time on the 7-foot table, and at least I feel like I have beat Phil, who I do think is the best player, and he has been for the last 4 or 5 years. So at least I've now done it on what I perceive to be a genuine match on a 7-foot table. So, as I said, not many sort of people know that, you know, he wins every week. Every tournament he goes to, he wins. I didn't want it to go close because I thought I'm probably going to choke and he'll knock me, kind of thing. But yeah, I'd love to Phil. I think gutted for him, but it is what it is. And you know, thanks to everybody for the support that I've had and for the event. And the old cliche, I suppose, I'll be back next year.
Congratulations once again, Nick Hill. To the referees, timekeepers, all the administrations, the English Pool Association. It's been a wonderful championships once again. And again, to the two champions today, Barbara Taylor and Mick Hill, a massive round of applause.